Hello everybody and welcome today to another video. Today we'll be doing a Teen Wolf tier list. I did already film this for about 20 minutes and then the footage just disappeared, so we go again. But I did find one with more characters, so we can do that. Although it's been a couple of years since I last watched, so I might forget a few characters, but here we go. Today our tiers are Goat, Big Fan, You're Alright, Not a Fan, Bad, and Hitler. And I think we all know some characters that can to be put in Hitler. So yeah, we're starting with Boyd. I feel like Boyd's the most You're Right character for me. He's alright. He's decent. Sad death with everything that goes on with Erica, then Cora, and whatever. But next is Brayden. I like Brayden. Would I say I'm a big fan of Brayden? I feel like there maybe needs to be a tier between big fan and You're Alright. But I'd say I'm a fan. So she can go there for now. Next is this lad. I can't remember his name. He was in he was her brother. Where is she? I think I saw her here before. Maybe not, I don't know. But he was the brother of that girl. Yeah. I'm not a fan. I think his name's Brett. It's not that I did actually dislike him. He's alright. Well, there's a tier that means you're alright, to be fair. So he's probably going to go there. But at the same time, I'm not a fan. But he is alright. You can go there. Same with Erica. You're alright. You're decent. But nothing special from me. Now this guy, is he the one that works at Icon House? I think so. If so, he might be Hitler. But you know what, I'm gonna put him bad. Just because I know there is worse. She's the one in season 4, right? She's another one that goes in bad for me. Ooh, Chris Argent. I think he's a big fan. I love Chris. He's been through so much. Like this guy lost his sister, went crazy, then died, then came back even crazier. His wife was a nutter and died. His dad was a nutter, then got cancer, then went, well, he was already crazy. His daughter died. So yeah, he's been through a lot. I like Chris. And also, obviously, there's going to be spoilers here, so I should hope you've seen the show if you're watching this. Next up, I honestly couldn't tell you who that is. Is that Stiles' mother? Okay, that I might be wrong in saying that, but I'm gonna go off the fact it is, and that's a tough one to judge because what we see of her was only season 6A, which wasn't much, but it was her basically, obviously, trying to keep Noah in the thing, keep Sheriff Stillinski in the thing, which obviously you kind of not meant to like her character there, but that's also like a bit harsh because that wasn't actually her. So that's kind of tough. So I'm going to put it here just because of that. Oh, next is Coach. There's only one place this man is going, and that is in Goat tier. He's probably joint funniest character. Might have the funniest moments overall. He's just unreal. Every scene with him is just gold. He's the goat. Next is Cora. I'm not sure how I feel on Cora. She's alright. I'm not the biggest fan, but she is alright. Next is, I think it's Corey. I'm not really a fan of Corey. He's he isn't bad. He's just like, I don't know if his character really adds much for me. Then again, Cora was only in it for a short while, but yeah. Next is Danny. Danny's great. Big fan of Danny. He was funny. He had some good moments. I think was it end of season 2. Danny left. I think maybe no, he was in season 3. End of season 3, I think he left. But yeah, Danny was good. Dean's great. Dean's got some good moments, some good quotes actually, some very good quotes, and obviously he was like the father figure for Scott for most of this. So yeah, we have the cop. I think this is Hayden's sister. I don't know if her name's Ramirez. I'm not sure. Is she alright? I feel like some people have to go, not fun. There was a cop that snitched on someone at some point. Was it her? I'm not too sure. She's gonna go there for now. Darach is gonna go. Love Darach. You know, we're gonna ignore the film completely. The film is not taking anything in this ranking. It can get lost. But Darach is, you've got the Darach and Stiles shippers. There's so many good Darach moments. He's great. Darach's in GOAT. Next is it Talia Hale? I think. No, sorry, not a fan. She's yeah. We only see her in the flashbacks in season 3. Not much. Kira, big fan of Kira. She's going second in big fan. Great character. I know some people adore her. I do really like her. Obviously, she went off to the Skinwalkers, or I think it was the Sandwalkers, whatever they were, and we haven't seen her since, or we didn't see her after that. Obviously, I know Arden Cho had issues with the wage and how much she was being paid, which kind of valid because she was being paid significantly less than everyone else, I believe, and they offered her the same for the movie. But yeah, next is one of the twins. It's Ethan or Aiden. Now I'm gonna need to remember which one. I think this is the one that was with Lydia, I think, just because I'm looking at this picture. I don't know if that's... I don't know. Honestly, they're both going in You're Right, though, so it's like... They'll go high if You're Right. I'm not sure which one's which. I did... Actually... This is probably when he dies. So that's probably the one with Lydia. Either way, they're both going up there. Next is that... Wait. It is 4 a.m. and I'm struggling to see her. It looks like Decalion, but yeah, it's Decalion, right? Yeah, no, I think I'm tripping. He's blatantly Decalion. I don't know what I'm on about. Actually, I'm a big fan of Decalion's character. I think he's very good. I think Decalion is a very well done character. He's a good villain, and then obviously his arc was very good. He came back in season 5 during the Beast. But yeah, I think Decalion's good. Next is what's his name? Donovan. Screw Donovan, man. He led to Stiles and Scott having their worst issues. But yeah, this guy. See, I feel like he could probably go into bad, but I'm also I can't really remember him. Actually, we'll put him here, so I remember not liking him. I think, but I can't remember that much. This guy, screw you. You're going bottom. You could even argue Hitler. But yeah, don't like him. Can't remember his name. Don't like him. Hayden, not really a fan either. All of the stuff between her and Liam, I just wasn't the biggest fan of that, or the biggest fan of a lot of her scenes personally. Next is Isaac. Oh, Isaac's either your top of your right or bottom of. Big fan. So wait, hold on. Let me actually move probably Braden down to the bottom now. Yeah, we'll switch down up a little. You know what? I'm a fan of Isaac. I like Isaac. He's a good character. Obviously, we don't see him since the end of we didn't see him after the end of season 3B, which was quite weird to be honest. But I still think Isaac was good regardless. Next is Jackson, which obviously very mixed. Obviously, you're meant to hate Jackson in season 1. He's the rich kid. He's annoying. He's kind of the bully, the jock, whatever. But Jackson is he's a good character. He has good moments. Obviously, we see him come back in season 6. We see him in season 2 become the Kanama. But overall, I'm not a fan of Jackson. But I do think he is a good character. So that's why he's going top of. Not a fan. I don't like him, but he's still a good character. Oh, next is what's her name? Obviously the darach. Jennifer. I was gonna say Jennifer Walters. That's She-Hulk. No, it's not Jennifer Garner either. it's someone, whatever her name is. She might go in Hitler. Honestly, what she did to Derek was unforgivable. We'll put at the bottom of bad for now. But yeah, definitely screw her. Next is... Ooh, he's one of the ones that was like during the Dread Doctors, I think. One of the Chimeras, maybe. I'll just put him in not a fan. Can't really remember that much. Is she the one that couldn't sleep? Or am I thinking of the wrong character? Also, this I was thinking of when it comes to Brat. I'm just gonna assume she is. I can't remember her name. Oh no, that's her. Who's this? Was she one of the ones in season 3A? I'm gonna move past her and come back because I can't remember who she was. Here we have Hitler. Literally, definition of Hitler is Kate Argent. There's no reason to like Kate. She's basically a paedophile with what she was doing to young Derek when he was like 15. She is Hitler. She's Hitler. Screw Kate. I think that's probably a common opinion. Yeah. Here we have Kira's dad. I like Kira's dad. I think he goes in You're Alright. Probably up here. It's got some funny moments. Kind of. He's just there. Next is Kira's mum. Once again, You're Alright. I'll put it there. I think I like Kira's dad more, but there's not much in it. Next is Victoria Argent. Allison's mother, Chris's wife. Hitler. I'm going to put her above Kate, but she's also Hitler. They're both Hitler. Screw Victoria, once again. Can't stand her. Doesn't particularly have many, if any, redeemable qualities. But yeah. Next is Allison. I know a lot of people don't like Allison, but I am still a big fan. And she might go above Kira for me. I think Kira's the better character, but the first 3 seasons, well 4 including 3B if you want to, the first full 3 seasons up until the end of 3B is obviously my favourite seasons. I do like 6A a bit, but mostly these. And obviously Allison's so huge in that, so that's what I still hold Allison quite high. And obviously her death was just so sad. Next, I honestly I think I could have a million guesses at this kid's name and not get it. I'm guessing he's the kid that maybe shows up at the end of 6B. Not 6, yeah, the end of 6B, like right at the end of the show. That'd be my guess, but I'm not, I don't know really, to be honest. You're right, I guess. You're just there, mate, to be honest. I'm gonna move Stiles and Mum's off and just what we see of her. Even though it's a bit harsh. Liam. Honestly, Liam is like you're right. I do like Liam, but like, he's not one of my favourites. Obviously, he was kind of like meant to be the next guard, someone there to lead the pack next. He's alright. I like him. But like, I prefer Isaac, I think. Do I prefer the twins? Or it's close. I think the twins are maybe better characters, but we'll leave it there. Her, whatever her name is, Brett's sister. I can't remember her name now. Sort of like Sydney or something. See, Brett's in You're Right. And she probably should be as well, but I'm not really actually, you know what? I'm not a fan. Sure, we'll do that. Because like there's actively like the Brett and whatever her name is. It's not like I actually like dislike them, but like they don't really add much for me. Stiles' mother, if I believe that's who it is. Like we only see the kind of things in during the Dread Doctors. No, not the Dread Doctors, the Ghost Riders. So it's harsh to judge off that, but that's also all we have to see. So yeah, you kind of have to. Next is Lydia Martin. The GOAT. She goes above Derek. Does she go above Coach? Coach is funnier. Coach is great. I'm going to hold Coach that spot for now, but Lydia's great. I love Lydia. She's, one half of Stylia. She's funny. She's Banshee. I think Banshee's one of my, Lydia's arc is one of my favourites. It took a while, but I think it was great. And she's got some of the most interesting storylines. So, Lydia goes in GOAT. Malia. Yeah, I do like Malia. I think I like Malia more than the twins and Liam. I'm gonna put Malia there. No, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put Malia there. I like Malia. She's good. I'm a fan. She's not like high and big fan though. She's down here. Like she could be anywhere from here to here. Next is Mason. I'm gonna put Mason in here as well. I like Mason. I think he's a good character. I think I prefer Mason to Liam. Mason's funny. Obviously, he does end up being the Beast of Shoverdon or whatever it is, I think. And yeah, Mason's right. Next is Matt. Oh, I'm tempted to put Matt in Hitler. I mean, yes, he was like drowned as a kid, but like, he is a little jarring, isn't he? Like, he's a little jarring. I'm gonna put him bottom of bad. I really don't like him. Actually, maybe some of these should. Oh, he actually does have like a bit of a valid reason, kind of. We're gonna adjust these a little. We'll put Matt there. Although Donovan probably should be. I'm fine with that. Melissa is kind of goated, but I'm gonna put her like top of big fan. I am a big fan of Melissa. I think she's a great character. Once again, some funny moments. No computer. I need my computer. No Stiles. Yeah. Melissa's great. Meredith, I think, is a very interesting character. Obviously, we see her a few times. We see her at Icon. We see her then with the Benefactor storyline. I think she's alright. I'm going to put her quite high because I think she is interesting. Next is, I think her name is, was it Monroe? Monroe, I think is her name. It's from season 6B. She's going in Hitler, if I'm being honest. Can't stand her. Yeah, horrible. All 3 Hitlers are women so far, which looks a bit dodgy, but yeah. I just don't like her, she's really annoying. Yeah. Gerard's a little understudy. Next is, it's Deaton's sister. What's her name? It begins with an M as well, I think. It's kind of French. It's something I'll figure out, but she's alright. I don't mind her. She's the counsellor as well at times. I think she's alright. Next is the guy from season, was it season 5 or season 6? Maybe both. See, I was going to put him in bad, but then I think it's Garrett. But then I have a Hitler tier, and like, he is a literal Nazi. So, you know, he kind of has to go in Hitler tier. If he is a Nazi, I think he has to go in Hitler tier. I think he's still better than these 3. But yeah, he has to go there. Oh, what's his name? It's not, whatever his name is. Don't like him. He's going. He was obviously the one that gave Kate the thing to burn down the Hale house. He can go there. Mr. Harris, I think that's his name. Next is she's the teacher we see. Like, she's the one who says to Scott, or says to the class, you know, if you're not ready for this class, drop out. I think this is her. I can't remember what storyline she was in. What did she do? I think you're right, but that's under the assumption like she's just alright. Like, I can't remember if she had much to her or not. Next is Scott. Next we have our protagonist, the guy, the alpha himself. I should have named this top. Hold on. Alpha. I feel like we kind of have to do that. You know what? Beta. They're now betas. Okay. Alpha. I mean, Scott should go in the alpha tier, but he isn't this level of character. I do still like Scott, but for me, he's probably about here. I like Allison more. I think Kira's a better character. Scott's around here. I still like him. You know, he doesn't win many of his fights, but yeah, he's still. I mean, he's still the main guy. He's good. You know, him with Allison, him with Kira, then him with Millie. He really is run through though. Like, he was with Allison. He was with Kira. He was with Millie. He was with probably someone else. He was like kind of, you know, messing about with Erica. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. So yeah, Scott's great, but there is characters I like more. Next we have Lydia's mother. Can't remember her name either. She's alright. She can go there, I think. She's decent. Has some alright moments. She's not in it that much, but she's alright. Oh, this little rat. I do not like him. Oh no, this is Nolan. This guy is who I thought he was. I've just remembered he was the one in the storyline where I think he kills Brett or whatever. Where in the benefactor storyline, he was one of the killers. I was spending the whole time thinking he was him. Nolan is going right down there. I've just remembered how much I hate Nolan. So this guy I still don't like, but he can climb up the list a little. I don't dislike him as much as Nolan. Nolan could go in Hitler. Did Nolan get a redemption arc? I can't remember. In 6B, but no, I don't care. I don't like him. He could go in Hitler. Strong Hitler contender. Next is Paige. Oh, Paige is a tough one. Well, we don't see much of Paige. We only see her in the flashbacks, obviously, because she dies. You know, I'm gonna say she's alright because we don't see much. Obviously, she's you know how Derek got his eyes the way they are. But yeah, I think she's alright. I think some people really don't like her. Some do, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah. Next is that Parrish. That is Parrish. Parrish is a tough one because also he's another one that's a little noncy. Like, how old was Lydia when he was kind of, you know, moving at her? I'm not too sure. But overall, he was a good character. The Hellhound's good, powerful. He's kind of like, I do like Parrish. He got forced with Malia in the film as well, which was just sure. Wait, where'd I put him? And where'd I put Parrish? I can't find him. Parrish, where are you? Okay, well, he might just have to. Oh no, here he is. Okay, he's gonna go to the top of your right, I think. I like him, but there are characters I do like more than him. Or Peter Hale. Peter Hale's such a tough one. He's great. I do love Peter. Chill. Peter, honestly, you know, Peter is such a good character. Like, he is an immense character. He's going up here. I think he's just fantastic. He has so many funny moments with Stiles, especially. He's so good. Like, he could be over here, but I'm going to put him there just because I do think he's a very good character. Next is, I can't remember her name. She was the one in the, she was the alpha of, like, Brett's pack, I think. She's alright. She can go there. I think was she also in the, flashbacks of the Nagitsune, maybe? Oh god, next we have Gerard. He literally is Hitler. He is werewolf Hitler. Like, there's no other way to describe him but werewolf Hitler. That's the only way I can put it. The only way. Hate him. Like, he's so frustrating. And the reason he's even lower is because he made her, and he basically made her. Like, he made all three of these characters as bad as they are. That's why he's at the very bottom. Next is Raphael Mcall, who, you know, if it was like a certain few episodes, he's over here. He does climb. He does kind of, like, I do like him more towards the end, and he kind of gets on better terms with Scott and better terms with Melissa. So he's actually, I'm gonna go, he's alright. I think a lot of it, he's down here. He ends up having some decent moments, and that whole scene with him interrogating Stiles and Lydia and Scott, I think was really good, with Noah in the corner laughing. And speaking of Noah, Sheriff Stillinski, I am a big fan of you, sir. And you can go, honestly, you can go top of big fan. Can Noah make it to go, actually? Can Noah move to go to alpha, should I say? Maybe. He's a great character. He's great. He has some great moments. You know, I'll leave him there. I am a big fan. We're gonna skip past this fellow, and we're gonna move to you. I think she's the one that was pulling her hair out. Or that might have been her. Either way, she's alright, you know. You're alright. Next is that not Malia Hale? Did I not already do Malia Hale? Who did I do? I did this one. It's Malia, no not Malia, Talia, should I say. One's Talia and one's one of the alphas, I think. Either way, not a fan of either, really, don't care. They can go up a little. Yeah, once again, the reason Jackson's so high is because he actually is a good character. Theo, I actually really like Theo as a character. Is he above Allison and Kit, mate? I think I like him more than Scott. Like, when he first comes in, I hate him, he's down here. But I do end up loving Theo. And honestly, he might be up, like, here. But I end up really liking Theo. I think he's great. He's got funny moments with Liam, funny moments with Stiles. He obviously ends up causing all the issues between Stiles and Scott. I think Theo's great. Next is another one where I'm struggling to find who it is. I really couldn't tell you who that is. So next is can't remember her name either. She's one of the chimeras. I feel like she I don't mind her. She can go into, out of all the chimeras, I think she's the most interesting. Like, she's more interesting than him and some of the others, so she can go there. Next is going to be is that young Darach? Okay, they've included young Darach separate. Young Darach. He's alright. Like, I mean, he's gonna just go next to Paige, I reckon. I think he's got some alright moments. Obviously, we only see him in those few flashbacks, and then, well, actually, no, we do see him more when in season 4, when Kate starts nonsense on him. Ooh, yeah, he's got some good moments. He's Mcall with Stiles, obviously, good callback. Yeah, I think he's alright. Next, we have the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, the alpha, the real, true protagonist, Stiles Stillinski. I might have pronounced that horribly wrong. Micieslav. But he's not going to stay there. He's going up here. He's going up. He's going up. He's going up. He's going up again. He is phenomenal. I love Dylan O'Brien. Dylan O'Brien is the GOAT. He's one of my favourite actors of all time. And, this is part of this is a big reason why. He's great in so many other things. He's great in Major, I liked Love and Monsters, I like Caddo Lake, I like many of Dylan O'Brien's projects. But Dylan O'Brien, Send Help, which was very good this year. Dylan O'Brien as Stiles Stillinski, phenomenal. He's so funny. Him and Coach's scenes are so funny. Lydia together is my favourite ship, obviously. Some people like Stiles and Malia together more. Fair enough. I just think Stiles and Lydia are just so good, and that's why I hate the film. But yeah, Stiles. I could talk about Stiles for ages. He's the GOAT. And speaking of Stiles, here we have Void Stiles, which once again shows how great of an actor Dylan O'Brien is. Void Stiles is a phenomenal character, so well done. The best villain, and also, in the best season of the show. Void Stiles goes to GOAT, but it's just like, I can't put him above main Stiles. And then Coach is so good, and Lydia, I'm going to put Void Stiles there. Void Stiles is brilliant. And in terms of like how good he's acted and how good the character is, he's up here. But overall, I'm going to put Void Stiles there. And I think that concludes my list, just because I can't... Oh no, stop moving people around. You know what, I'm going to move Melissa down a couple Theo's going up. I like Theo. Theo's great. Yeah, I can't remember for the life of me. Maybe she's one of the alphas. Actually, yeah, there's a couple alphas, like I think Kincaid is missing. There's probably a few people missing. I didn't make the list. This was made 6 years ago. I didn't make it, but yeah. And then her, I'm really struggling to remember who she is. She's school. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure who she is. And her, like, I actually do remember her, like her face. I just can't think of who she is. So I'm gonna leave it there. I mean, also I can't remember this guy. You know, we'll put him in like. You know, I'm gonna remove him because I actually can't remember him. Like every other character, I can actually remember. I assume this is the guy at the end, but you know, he's in like a scene. He's not really relevant. Anyway, so this will, I think, conclude the tier list. Maybe check if there's a couple people I should move around. I think I'm happy with that. In the alpha tier is Stiles Stillinski, obviously coach. No Greenberg on this list. Maybe that's Greenberg. Lydia, Void Styles, Derek, and Pierre Hale. In Big Fan is Theo, Sheriff Stillinski, Chris Argent, Melissa, Allison, Kira, Scott, Deaton, Deucalion, Danny, Deaton, Isaac, Mason, and Malia. In Your Right is Parrish, Liam, the twins, young Derek, Page, Meredith, Kira's dad, Lydia's mum, something, some French name, I feel. Boyd, Erica, Cora, Kira's mum, Raphael, her teacher, her. Not Fan is Jackson, I think Ramirez, Brent, and then Sydney, maybe. I'm not sure on her name. Then Stiles' mum, Corey, Hayden. I think that one's Talia. I don't know which one's which, but yeah. And then this last Chimera, and then in Beta is Mr. Harris. This guy from the Benefactor arc. This guy, who I just remember not liking. What's his name? I forgot his name now. Donovan. The woman from, once again, season 4. Can't remember her name. Matt, the guy from Icon. The darach. Nolan, who I'm going to move to Hitler, actually. Screw him. Don't like him. Then a literal Nazi. Victoria Argent. Monroe, I think is her name. Kate Argent and Gerard. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your tier down below. Who would you change? Who do you think I've got wrong? Who do you think I've got right? Would you agree that Stiles is the GOAT, the alpha of all alphas? You can't kill me. Would you agree Stydia is the best? It's the best ship of the show. That Void Styles is the best villain. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you'd change. And thank you guys for watching.